Hi, everyone. It's great to see you again. And if you are new to the channel, my name is Bill Benoist. I'm all about embracing retirement with purpose, passion, and new beginnings. In today's video, I want to talk about AI. I think there's a lot of baby boomers out there, some of the Gen Xers out there, maybe even some millennials, but probably mainly it's going to be the baby boomers and Gen Xers out there that are not quite certain what AI is all about. Want to go over four of the more common AI tools out there: ChatGPT, Claude AI, Gemini, and the newest one, Deepseek. And I want to show you some ways as to how you can actually use this in your day-to-day life. And even I'll give you a little bonus at the end, how it can actually help you land that encore career. If you're looking to get back into the workforce, or maybe you just want to move from retirement into a encore career altogether. Okay, so we're going to start with ChatGPT. And what I want to say before we go any further is that each one of these resources I'm sharing with you are 100% free. I'm going to have the links in the notes section below this video. All you need to do is click on the link. You're going to have to answer a couple of questions. I think maybe 3 questions. What's your email address? What's password? What's your name? And boom, you're on, and you're going to be landing on a page that looks just like this. And each one of the resources is going to have a landing page that looks very similar in nature. And you'll see that in a second. You come here and it says, what can I help you with? And by the way, over here, there's a sidebar. I just want to show you the sidebar. I'm going to open it up for a second. These are all the different prompts that I have used in the responses that have came from ChatGPT. I'm going to close that for right now, but you can essentially, that's the only thing that's really on this window outside of if I want to go ahead and start a new chat, but I'm already on the new chat right now. So how can I help? And by the way, this can create an image, it can summarize text, it can brainstorm, it can help me write. I have a prompt right here. A prompt is just a question. I'm going to go ahead and put this in here. What are 5 things I can do to become happier in retirement? I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And here we go. It says based on the uploaded image. And that was because it was on document. Here are the 5 practical steps you can take to become happier in retirement. Let me go ahead and do another one just from scratch. So you can see how this works. What are the 5 most popular side hustles for a retired person? The reason why I wanted to have the prompts already made is because I'm not the fastest typist in the world, but here you see it's coming up: freelancing, consulting, teaching or tutoring, selling crafts or handmade items, driving or delivery services, pet sitting. So these are the most popular out there. And I can go down and I can sit there and say, can you cite specific resources? So Upwork, it gives you some Fiverr, LinkedIn Pro Finder. I've used all of that, teaching or tutoring. These are good to know about. Udemy, Wisnet, OutSchool, selling crafts. So you probably have Pinterest in here, Etsy, Marketplace, Shopify, driving or delivery. So here we go with Rover. This is how ChatGPT can help you if you are in retirement or if you just want to explore these different things. Let me go over to one of my other favorites, which is Claude AI. Claude AI is one that I will use for my newsletters. Now, I should copy this newsletter word by word, but it does help me format something. So let me show you how this would work. Write a 350 word newsletter on aging gracefully, on how to age gracefully. Actually, that's what I want to do. How to age gracefully. All right, let's see what it comes up with. Growing older is a privilege that comes with its own unique rewards and challenges. While we can't stop time, we can certainly influence how we experience our later years. Here's how to make the most of life's natural progression. Man, it just goes through and it does about 350 words or so. Now, let's say I want to go down here and I'm going to ask another question. Great idea. Can you give me an idea for a thumbnail? I'll create a simple eye-catching thumbnail. Look at this. Pretty cool. Now, by the way, I could have done this with ChatGPT too, but I just want to show each one of these resources briefly. So now we're going to move on to Gemini. So Gemini, I don't use that often, but let me just go ahead and show you how this would work. What is the best way to lose 5 pounds in 1 week? Did this say unhealthy and unsustainable? If important, aim for healthy weight loss. So reduce your calorie intake, focus on nutrient-rich food, limit processed foods, drink plenty of water, exercise, gives you a few things like that. Let's go ahead and ask something a little bit different. How about what are symptoms of throat cancer? Just reading this off the top of my head. For informational purposes only, for medical advice or diagnosis, consult a physician. And then it gives you the common symptoms here. So you can see there's a lot of different ways that you can use Gemini. Okay, let's move on to Deepseek. Deepseek is the one that's been in the news most recently. Again, you're going to answer a couple of questions. What is your email address? What is your name? Maybe get a password, and then you're on this page here. Click on Start Now, and it looks just like all the others where you have a prompt. So with Deepseek, I'm going to do something a little bit different. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to Indeed. Now, for those of you who have followed me when I was doing the career coaching videos, you know that I'm not a big fan of job boards, except for using them as research. And Indeed is probably the largest job board out there. I'm going to use this for some research. I'm going to put in remote teaching. I want to look for some jobs as a remote teacher. I'm going to just say California because I'm just using this as an example. And you need to go through and look for something here, mathematics teacher. I want to look at remote. Shout out if you see, okay, there's the word remote right there. I was going to say shout out if you see the word remote, but there's one, remote elementary math teacher, part-time online elementary math teacher, remote part-time online teacher. Okay, here we go. Online teacher. I like this one, but I want part-time. Okay. Singing tutor, addition, faculty. Let's see, full-time or part-time. Okay. This looks like a good one. AI tutor, STEM specialist. It's in Palo Alto, but it's remote. Palo Alto is just about 15 miles away from where I live. I'm going to look at the job description here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this job description, edit, copy. And now I'm going to go back to Deepseek. And now I'm back on Deepseek. And this is what I'm going to put in here as a prompt. Based upon the following job description, what kind of interview questions can I expect to be asked? And then I'm going to put a colon there, and then I'm going to paste in that job description. There it is. And I'm going to hit enter, and let's see what happens. Taking a couple of minutes, and now it has, based upon the job description provided, you can expect interview questions that assess your technical experience. Now, it's going to give you some examples here. I think this is just about coming to the end. Quite a few. Look at this. Behavioral and situation questions. Tell us a time when you had to work under pressure to meet a deadline. How did you manage your time and tasks? By the way, for all of these types of questions, I do have related videos on this on my YouTube channel. So if you were looking for applying for a job as a AI tutor, please check out my other videos. Bottom line is that all of these resources, I could have done this with every one of the resources out there. ChatGPT, Claude AI, Gemini, Deepseek. The other thing I can do too, I could have asked the questions based upon the following job description. Please let me know if my resume matches the qualifications and make any kind of suggestions to better that. And then you just post both of them. It's as easy as that. These resources can really help in many different ways. What I would say, level up your retirement years. And again, I'm all about continuous learning and training. So I hope you found this video informative and useful. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell notification as I do upload new videos every Tuesday, and it ain't free to miss anything. Thanks for stopping by, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Take care.